You create trends, you sell aspiration, you live beauty.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a fascinating, eye-opening, and deeply strategic conversation in the PSL Co-work Network series. I am Francis Bestman Isugu, lead founder and chief steward of PSL Luxury Lifestyle brand. The ecosystem designed to deliver shelter with deferred luxury housing that frees families from rent traps, professional clothing without financial humiliation, nutritional security that removes survivor anxiety, and dignified income through training that pays from the very first cycle. Today, we explore a unique and powerful comparison. Compare archetypes to beauty. How the Miniman, Maximan, and Optiman frameworks interact with the realities of the beauty industry's full value chain, and why PSL offers a far superior, gender-neutral path to sustainable wealth and dignity for both men and women. Let us begin with the innocent but profound moment that sparked this reflection. A neighbor's 5-year-old boy was asked by a bike rider, "Are you aware that you are a fine boy?" This boy answered confidently, "Yes." I smiled, but then the deeper question hit me. What can you do about it? I immediately compared this to how a little girl might respond to the same compliment about her beauty. A fine girl can trade that beauty directly for economic gain in the beauty market through modeling, influencing, brand deals, content creation, salon services, and more. A fine boy's beauty, which, while appreciated, rarely translates into the same range of independent, scalable opportunities. In the beauty industry, beauty is largely positioned as a commodity that women can monetize directly, while men are often limited to indirect or supportive roles. This gender dynamic reveals a structural imbalance. In the full beauty value chain, raw materials, manufacturing, retail, services, influencing, and modeling, women have more direct pathways to trade their appearance for income. Men, even when exceptionally handsome, frequently find their beauty admired but economically under-leveraged unless they develop secondary skills or support female-led brands. The market rewards physical beauty differently by gender, creating limitations for both women and men. Women face fleeting, trend-dependent income and image pressure. Men face narrower monetization paths and often remain under-monetized. Now, let us compare these realities to the PSL archetypes, Miniman, Maximan, and Optiman, and see how PSL creates a completely different, fairer playing field. The Miniman in the beauty industry. A Miniman in beauty is the push and start, break and quench type. They may have natural beauty or talent, but lack the internal drive or structure to sustain momentum. A beautiful young woman might get initial attention or small gigs, but quickly stalls without consistent effort, strategy, or support. A handsome young man might receive compliments but rarely converts them into anything meaningful because he waits for external validation or opportunities to come to him. Both remain stunted, watching others monetize their looks while they stay dependent on fleeting compliments or sporadic gigs. They cycle through short bursts of excitement followed by long periods of inaction. So in PSL, the Miniman finds an immediate, low-pressure bridge. Starting as a promotion partner, creating short videos to bring others into PSL builds discipline, visibility, and network. Many Minimans transition into hub manager roles within 12 months, moving from dependency to leadership and stable income. The simple act of promoting PSL rewires the Miniman into someone who initiates and sustains momentum, turning push and start into consistent contribution and reward. The Maximan in the beauty industry. A Maximan is the classic rise and fall archetype. They work hard and have ambition, but every rise is followed by a fall due to lack of leverage and support. A beautiful woman in beauty might build a following or salon business, but faces inconsistent income from trend changes, high operational costs, competition, and the pressure to maintain an image. She rises with good months but falls back when campaigns dry up or costs spike. A handsome man might get modeling gigs or start a grooming line, but struggles alone, without team or systems, leading to repeated setbacks. Both operate with extreme personal effort but lack the backup that turns hard work into sustainable progress. PSL directly addresses the Maximan's core pain. Starting with DIY staking gives the control and weekly 45% gains many crave. Within 6 months, most Maximans recognize the limit of solo effort and migrate to scaled DFY auto staking. PSL's expert team and algorithm handle execution while they sponsor professionals to work on their behalf. This shift turns exhausting solo grinding into efficient, leveraged growth. Capital is preserved, burnout is prevented, and progress becomes methodical rather than heroic. The Maximan finally experiences sustained rise instead of repeated falls. The Optiman in the beauty industry. An Optiman has moved beyond personal struggle into empire building. In beauty, a true Optiman might be a successful salon owner, influencer, or brand founder who has built systems and teams. They set goals and achieve them with relative ease because leverage works for them. However, even Optimans in beauty often face limitations: trend dependency, image pressure, and the risk that their beauty-based empire could diminish with time or changing standards. In PSL, the Optiman finds exponential amplification. Many begin with significant DFY staking and quickly scale from 36 to 144 stakes after seeing the power of done-for-you leverage. Monthly payouts compound dramatically. For example, from $5,088 to $13,099 within 6 months. Over 5 payout cycles, they often realize $65,000 plus in 11 months while renewing the core stake and continuing the cycle year after year. True Optimans then shift focus to mentoring Minimans and Maximans, funding their first stakes, and contributing to the 4 core values departments. Their wealth explodes, not only financially, but through legacy and impact. Unlike beauty empires that can fade with trends, PSL Optimans build lasting, compounding advantage that transcends physical appearance. The deeper comparison: gender, beauty, and true equality. In the beauty industry, physical beauty creates an uneven playing field. Women have more direct monetization paths, but face pressure and volatility. Men have fewer direct paths and often remain under-leveraged. Both ultimately battle the same underlying issues, namely inconsistent income, high operational stress, capital tie-up, and the risk that their wings, beauty or business, become sticky traps when seasons change. PSL completely removes gender from the equation of wealth creation. Beauty is appreciated but never the primary currency. The real commodity is participation, strategic choice, and contribution. Both men and women have equal access to bond with team chemistry, which includes to promote or work with us. Purpose chemistry, which requires stake through DIY or DFY, and values chemistry, which entails access to the 4 core values. Fixed monthly returns create a true level playing field. The same payout cycle for all, no delays, no favoritism. Capital is preserved and leveraged intelligently. Access to shelter, clothing, feeding, and income provides practical dignity that no beauty product or service can guarantee consistently. This is the unfair advantage. While your equals in the beauty industry remain trapped in gendered, competitive, high-risk paths with slow or uncertain ROI, PSL stakeholders operate with preserved capital, predictable returns, team support, and life-enhancing values. A fine boy and a fine girl both get to say yes to their potential and convert it into sustainable economic advantage without the limitations society traditionally imposes on beauty. The archetypes show us the path forward. The Miniman gains momentum through promotion. The Maximan gains support through leveraged staking. The Optiman gains scale and legacy through compounding and giving back. PSL does not ask you to pretend to be something you are not. It meets you where you are, whether your beauty is your main asset or simply one part of who you are, and gives you the exact leverage needed to rise above your equals. So, the question for you today is honest and powerful. In the beauty of your own life, your looks, talents, ambitions, and current stage, which archetype best describes you? And what is your next strategic move in PSL to gain that unfair advantage? Assess yourself with courage. Then send your current type, Miniman, Maximan, or Optiman, along with your name to WhatsApp 0810-2427-303. We will guide you personally to the best fit path that accelerates you with leverage most traditional opportunities, including the beauty industry, simply cannot match. Don't let temporary beauty or traditional limitations become permanent traps. Choose PSL today and find your best place in a system designed for equal, sustainable elevation for both men and women. Build big, live well, move fast together. Thank you for this rich comparison today. If it opened your eyes to new possibilities for yourself or someone in the beauty space, share it widely. I look forward to receiving your message and helping you step into your unfair advantage with PSL.